You don't gotta talk to f***ing people like that, alright?
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are diving deep into some juicy drama. Yes, you heard me right, messy drama. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing your thoughts, and I make it a priority to feature community comments in every video. Alright, let's roll the clip. Now, I have to confess, I couldn't find any explanation for this video. I scoured the comment sections, looked for contextual clues, but nada. But it was fun to watch. Now, we all know how confusing it can be when you're crushing on someone and the signals they're giving you are a total mystery. Well, our friend here is going through exactly that. She just can't seem to interpret the signs her crush is giving her. So she's sought the help of her supportive group of friends.
Listen, if he was just being nice, he would have said, "Oh, I don't have a lot of time tonight. We could go get some Chick-fil-A or some hot chocolate real quick." And then he'd be dry on the date so that you're uninterested in him, so that he doesn't have to feel bad about saying no to you. You would automatically, that's what guys do. If we aren't into a girl, we will purposefully make ourselves look bad so that the girl doesn't have to be heartbroken. That is what we do for you. We do so much. We do so much. Okay? We sacrifice.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is that when this girl has been...
Kiss him! Kiss him! You want to be honest? Hold on! I have a theory. Text him right now.
Right now.
Text him right now. Hey, listen.
Do it.
Text him right now and say,
I miss hanging out with you.
I miss hanging out with you. I am so sorry.
prove it.
I didn't kiss you when we watched that movie.
Did I text him? The answer is no.
I came across this TikTok clip where a customer witnesses some questionable behavior from a manager towards her employees. You know, the type of manager that makes your job even more stressful than it already is. We've all been there, right?
Walked into order and watched this manager talk disgustingly bad to her workers. Not the first time either. Sorry for audio in beginning.
You don't need to talk to these f***ing people like that. I don't care. They're not paid enough money to deal with your shit. The job sucks as is. You don't gotta make them hate being here. Just because you're f***ing miserable in your life, Katie, doesn't mean you need to take it out on these guys. Alright? You remember that. The world's gotta be a better place, and it's gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta make this place a better place. You don't gotta talk to f***ing people like that, alright? I've been here many times, Katie, and I've seen how you talk to people many times. You know, not everybody's gonna just laugh it off and take it, right? And you know damn well shit goes viral real quick, don't you, Katie? You don't talk to people like that, alright? You treat these people the way you would want to be treated if you were... Remember that.
Let's take a moment to appreciate the customer in the TikTok for speaking up. It's not easy to confront someone, especially in a public setting, but sometimes it's necessary to hold people accountable for their actions.
I caught my daughter with a boy.
Oh, what are you doing?
What on earth is happening in this video? We see a woman in LA going full-on Hulk mode, completely wrecking the windshield wipers of some poor car. I mean, seriously, what possesses someone to do that? The big question here is, does she actually know the owner of this car? Is it a disgruntled ex-lover seeking revenge? Or is she just randomly wreaking havoc on unsuspecting vehicles?
Are there people inside it?
Move! It's on fire! I don't give a f***! I just moved! Now give me my money is what I'm asking for! Y'all was just laughing in there! Now you wanna come out here and act serious? You're stupid! Bitch, that's why you work at Burger King! That's why you work at Burger King! Making $13 an hour, huh? They make $10 an hour working. They all here talking about, it's on fire!
Get ready for some serious drama in this clip. We have a woman hosting a get-together. But here's the twist. One of the so-called friends in attendance is not actually a friend at all. Why? Well, because she dared to send nudes to the host boyfriend. Can you believe it? Now it's your turn to become a detective. I challenge you to put your people reading skills to the test and guess which one of these partygoers committed the ultimate betrayal. Leave your guesses in the comments below. Which friend do you think committed the ultimate betrayal by sending nudes to the host's boyfriend? And more importantly, why do you believe it was her? What are the telltale signs that give her away? Did she slip up with a suspicious glance, or perhaps her body language gave it all away? Hold your breath and pause the video. Now it's time for you to make your guess. Get ready for the big reveal in the next part of this video. Congratulations to those of you who guessed it right. It was Kelsey all along who betrayed the host.
Okay, so this is how it led up to it and how I found out. Also, I found out at that Valentine's Day brunch. So had I known beforehand, no, she would not have been invited. So the boyfriend in question, I broke up with him in October. I had dated him for 3 years. She had sent me a screenshot of his Tinder profile probably a couple weeks ago. And I was like, oh, I took that picture. That's funny. What else is on there? And she said, oh, I swiped right so that if we matched, you could look at it. I thought was a little weird because you don't need to be matching with my ex on Tinder, but also you swipe right on people you know. So I was like, okay, whatever. Then she starts telling me about some of the conversations that they had and she's going through her phone and she's reading me the conversation instead of just showing me her phone. And while she was reading it, she was scrolling a lot, and then she started making comments about how he was super into her, which hurt my feelings. But then I was consulting my other friends, gotta know what's in those conversations. So at Valentine's Day, we made a plan to get her phone. I've never gone through anyone's phone before, so I was so scared. I'm expecting to find conversations between them that happened after we broke up. So one of the first things I saw was a conversation that she had spun when she told me about it. What I genuinely was not expecting to find was him hitting on her when we were together. So that really shocked me. I was obviously pissed at him. I had broken up with him already. So it's I can't re-break up with him for something. I was mad at her for not telling me yo, your man is in my DMs. Come get him. So the next day I asked him to come over. He had some of my stuff. I have some of his stuff. So I'm let's do a little trade. Let's catch up. So he comes over. We're catching up at first. And then I was so be honest with me. Did you cheat on me? He was no, I never got physical with anybody, but I did start to get kind of flirty towards the end of our relationship. I was crazy, with who? And then he looked really uncomfortable because who wants to tell their ex that they cheated on them with their best friend? He's doesn't matter. And I'm no, it does. Who was it? And he was So I'm listen, I know, so just say it. And he was Kelsey. And I was oh, that's so interesting. I'm did you ever Snapchat? Because in the messages he had been Snapchat me, ? And she was okay. He was yeah, a couple times. And I was did you see her naked? And he was kind of. And I was did she send you a topless pic? And he was yeah, she was her boobs were barely covered. And I was okay, was this when we were together? He said yes. I was literally flabbergasted. She has been my friend for over 10 years. So I add the little sentence to my video that I had already made, but I just hadn't posted yet. And then I made another one. She saw them both and she liked them both. And then she texted me and she said, "Your TikTok? ? And I didn't answer, and she has not said anything since.
In this video, we're about to witness an older man getting a taste of his own medicine. He thought he could discreetly snap some not-so-innocent pictures of a young woman's behind without anyone noticing. Little did he know, fate had something else in store for him.
No. Yes, you are. I'll take you out. Listen, excuse me. Do you know this guy? Do I know who? On the table. No. He just took a picture of your bum. I just recorded it. He just took a picture of your bum. This guy here. He just took a picture of your...
Jesus just took a photo of my ass, bro.
Yeah, sending it to people. I've got it. This guy here, he's got it him. He's got it.
Dude, it's called personal space, and she did not sign up to be part of your creepy photo collection. It's essential that we all respect each other's boundaries, both online and offline. Consent is key, folks. Now let me give a quick shout out to all my subscribers. You guys are amazing, and your support means everything to me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join our awesome community. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to stay safe, keep those cameras in check, and be respectful out there. If you enjoyed this juicy drama content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.